Welcome back to my channel, y'all. I have every single light on in my house, and the lighting right now during this time of day is perfect, so I just thought this would be a perfect time to film. I am a little pressed for time because I did just get a phone call that I'll be working this evening, so that's exciting. But I kind of just want to give a life update and a little bit of words of encouragement. This week, for me at least, has been a little hard, and I know I've been, kind of, whining and complaining about life lately, but I am in the process of looking for a job and looking for another full-time position to be able to maintain all that I have around me. This cat, this apartment, like all these bills I have. I'm looking for a full-time job, give or take. I've said this on my previous videos, but I quit my job back in August and I have been pretty much unemployed since then. I have been kind of freelancing here and there. I'm a bartender by trade, so that's like what I do and how I make my money. But I haven't had any full-time job to like really sustain my bills. Like I've been, putting myself in a hole and borrowing from people, and it's just not my most happiest moment, I'll say the least, to have to be asking people for my rent and not really being able to take care of my bills. I think is very unfortunate and laughable to some haters, whatever. But when I say this week has been hard, so I had an interview Monday, and I was very much looking forward to it because it was a job that I was 100% qualified for. Before the interview and even during the interview, I was almost positive that I was going to get the job. Like it was just perfect. Like I was so qualified. My resume was great. I literally showed the interviewer like pictures of my craft cocktails. Like I just knew, I was going to get the job. And when they messaged me, to invite me for an interview, they stated that they were looking to hire someone to start this week. And this was on Monday. Today, this is Friday while I'm recording. So I just assumed I didn't get the position. Even when I was interviewing with the lady, it's just something about like our eye contact and like the vibe. I just feel like I wasn't her first pick, whatever. Though I was qualified, it was kind of like an open interview kind of thing. So there could have just been someone who came before me. I'm not saying that my interview was bad or I'm not qualified. I was 100% qualified. And if I wasn't the first pick, maybe I was the second or third. I don't know. And then the whole week, I'm just kind of like scrambling, like knowing that there's 2 weeks in the month left. And I really want to go ahead and secure some kind of job so that I can, make sure that I'm going to be taking care of myself financially. So I put in a lot of applications. I recently moved over to barista applications because I am a bartender, and I've applied to, several different coffee shops around, from Starbucks to Independent to Dunkin' Donuts. And the one position that called me back was, I'm not going to say which one, to not, be petty, but it was the one I least wanted, the one with the lowest pay rate. Something I'm not used to. I'm not saying that that's not good work, but for where I am in my life and what I've stated in my video before, I don't want to just take the first job or take the job that's willing to hire me because they're desperately hiring. That's what that sounds like. I put in several different applications, and the one application that I didn't really want, I just put in, just for matter of fact. And for them to call me 2 days later, willing to hire me, no interview for real. Like it was just, well, it's a good job and, we have the availability. So if you want to, I'll send you the onboarding. And oh my God, like I don't want that kind of job. I'm going to waste my time and I'm going to waste their time. Like if I go through the training process, work even a week or two and realize that I'm only getting $297 after tax, I'm not going to want to work there. And that's not even that's barely paying my car note. And I'm not paying my car note right now because I don't need a car. I don't want the car. It's an expense I just can't fucking afford. Ugh. And then fast forward to today, Friday, I had an interview that they messaged me for earlier this week. And it was a position that I'm not experienced in, but I'm a very highly adaptable and capable person. I just knew it's something I could do. I didn't know it was an open interview kind of situation when I first got there. When I first got there around 12, I didn't end up interviewing until 1:30. So I was waiting for a while, filling out paperwork or whatever. And the interview went by really fast. I will say the interviewers were just a little condescending and they were, straight to the point. That's not going to make me bleed though. I'll be fine if someone talks to me crazy. Other people can't relate to that. They were kind of asking me,
why would you want to be a hostess if you are a bartender? Why haven't you applied?
I'm like, well, I haven't had any luck, so I figured I'd switch around and just find a job somewhere. And they discussed that it was about retainment for them and they don't want to hire somebody that is going to either get bored of the job or not have the availability. Completely understand. Basically, this week, I've had 3 opportunities or 3, prospective opportunities for me to make money or have a job. and none of them are opportunities that either want me or I want. Even on Wednesday, I did have a little on call gig, and it was a very dense population, and it was a very one kind of dense demographic at this place, to say the least. And I only made $7 in tips. Um, and when I do events, like I've done weddings and I've done a lot of different events, but my average I would say is like at least $150 in tips, especially if people aren't paying for anything. But in this case, I bartended there for it was only like a 2 hour event, but I made $7. And when I say $7, I mean like five people gave me $1 and one person gave me $2. But like, I'm just extremely grateful, and it never changes my face. It never changes my outlook. It never changes my service. I always serve with a smile, and I'm always, very hospitable because I'm a bartender. That's what I do. Um, but recently, the message that I've kind of just had to settle with is that God has something better. And that's the whole point and message of this video. There is something better. And I legitimately was upset. I legitimately was crying this week because I felt like, wow, why am I only worthy for this $11 an hour job when I just got done working literally an average of $25 to $30 an hour based on me being a craft cocktail bartender and me making good tips? Like, why would I play myself, and why am I feeling so played right now? Why am I only making $7? Why am I not getting a job that I'm clearly qualified for? Like, what is it? And if I continue to be upset about that and not accept that, okay, it's something better, it's just something better, then I'm just spinning myself in circles. That's just the truth. The best thing I can do is not worry about it. Like I said, I've just had to come to acceptance that something has to be better. But I mean, we'll see. We will see. And the better is, I did get called to the job that I was at Wednesday. So hopefully this event is a lot more prosperous for me. I hope that I come out with a lot more money this time. We'll see. But that's all I have right now is optimism and um, ambition, aptitude, whatever you want to call it. Like I just want to see myself tell my victory story, and I want to feel good about it. I feel like I've just worked very hard in the last few years, and like there's always going to be hard work to get to where you want to get. Don't get me wrong, but I've gained a lot of momentum, and I just recently felt like I've lost it. In turn, I've lost the confidence. I've lost just the feeling of thinking I can do everything. But the truth is I can. Like, I'm a very qualified person, and what I will say is try to be grateful, or try to be humble when you have a job that is good. Hold on to it for as long as you can. By no means am I saying that I should have stayed at my last job, because it was over for me there. It was over for me. And based on what I'm hearing even currently about it, is I still wouldn't have had a chance of being successful or prosperous still continuing to work there. So I'm just looking for opportunities, and I am keeping my faith, keeping my strength, and believing that God has something better, because I just know it. I just know that I am so capable of so many things. I am so willing to be successful. It's bound for it to happen for me. Like, I should just have no doubt in my head that God has something better, and I just need to relax and calm down and know my worth, know what I'm capable of, and go from there. So maybe this sounds silly, delusional. You just need to get you a job. You just need to say yes to that $11 an hour job. I get it, but I'm literally playing myself. Like, that's the honest to God truth. You are playing yourself if you accept a job that you're not going to need, and you're going to, give up essentially, most likely, and it's not going to pay no bills. If this job was offering me even $15 an hour, okay, yeah. Just if it's just a temporary job, yeah, sure, I'll take it. But $11 an hour, that's all I have for y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for seeing me as somebody that is even in the slightest entertaining. Y'all thought I froze, but I didn't. I really just want to keep up a positive message on this channel, and hopefully inspire some others with my victory story, because it's coming, y'all. I promise y'all it's coming. Everybody got this whole glow up mentality and this reinvent yourself mentality. I'm with it too. I am with it. I am with improving myself, improving my quality of life, improving my mindset, how I think about myself, how I think about others, in turn, improving the results that I receive. I'm really bad at like the format of my videos, so please forgive me if like some of these videos just seem like you just set up a camera in your room and just started recording, because that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. But please don't forget to like and subscribe. What's most important to me right now is the subscriptions, because I just, love seeing that there are more people willing to support me and watch me. So if you'd like to see me grow, if you'd like to support me, going on this journey to reinvent myself and, blossom and bloom and become the bitch I'm supposed to be, please keep on watching. Um, hope y'all have a great, blessed day. I hope God shines his light above.
I hope God shines his light above. I hope God shines his. I hope God shines. I hope God shines his beloved. Fuck this sentence.
I pray that God blesses us all and makes all of our dreams and desires come true. As long as we keep our faith and we believe that everything is okay and God has never led you astray before, God has only redirected, then you'll be all right. Hashilens. I can feel the presence of the Lord, and I'm gonna get my blessings right now. I can feel the presence of the Lord, and I'm gonna get my blessings